is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? And I'm back here on the second channel with something different. It's not a video game today. I thought I'd talk about a specific topic that I feel like I haven't talked about in forever, and I think a lot of you guys would find it interesting if I talked about it. And that is kind of like the pros and cons of YouTube. What's about YouTube? Should I do it? Should I not? I'll explain what just my thoughts on it, because I get so many just either DM requests, YouTube comments, or just my friends or people I meet asking me just like, how do I do YouTube? How can I be good at YouTube? And or how can I be successful at YouTube? Now, it's a lot harder, I feel, than you think, especially nowadays when there's so many people trying to become a YouTuber. So I'll just talk about, I kind of also want to talk about like the pros and cons and kind of what I experienced from it. So people always say, like, I want to make money off YouTube, or like, I don't want to do that, but like, the reason they do it is because they want to make money, right? That's the main part of people do YouTube. Your favorite YouTuber wouldn't do YouTube if they didn't make money off it. I probably still wouldn't do YouTube if I didn't make money off it, because this is my job to pay my college tuition, so obviously I wouldn't invest that much time into this if I wasn't making any money. So obviously money is the big thing in people's YouTube pursuit, YouTube's consistency, YouTube's career. It's money, right? So that's why people do sponsorships, or that's why I kind of do sponsorships sometimes, because the YouTube CPM, it sucks. I'll probably go into that later. I really didn't break down kind of like what I'm going to talk about, so it's probably going to be like a rambling type of video. Also, I hope this sound quality sounds better. I did get a new mic and everything. But yeah, I do want to talk about the pros and cons. So I'll just talk about kind of my YouTube story. So I grew up ninth grade for me. So this is 2014. I've been watching YouTube for about 2 years now. I've been watching guys like Dread Silver Kid, Blinkfro, cool, great story, bro. It's Pronto, geez, I'm going to try to remember these names. It was like Lumberjack 33. It was a bunch of these sport franchise commentators, and obviously Chris Moved. I really liked his My Career, and I was like, you know what, I kind of want to do this, because I did so many realistic franchises on my own where I would just like kind of commentate it myself, and I was like, how cool would it be if other people could just like see what I'm doing and maybe talk about it with me? So I did that. I started on February, oh god, I think it was like February 18th, something like that. 2014 was my first time I ever uploaded onto my Six Rings of Steel channel. It was a Houston Texans episode 1 franchise. The reason I did them is because they were the worst team in the NFL. This was before they drafted Clowney, I believe. It was like Bill O'Brien's first year there. Oh my god, it's currently privated on my channel because it's very awkward, but I enjoyed it. My first video got 180 views. If you calculate that into how much money you'd make like 10 cents, maybe. My first year, I did YouTube either uploading, recording, editing every single day. I tried to upload every day. When I wasn't, I was either recording or editing, because I was a noob. I didn't really know what I was doing. And I made $82 my first year. $82. Imagine working 3 hours a day every day for a year and you made 82 bucks. It didn't seem like a job, so I was like, I don't care. I had fun doing it. So I made $82. So you're not going to make money right away unless you know people that will get you subscribers. And it's not like me. I'll make sure you get $1,000 right away, like through just me shouting out your channel and people subbing and watching you. Maybe if this was like Logan Paul or these big YouTubers, they shout you out. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of traction and stuff. But that's obviously a pro of YouTube, making money, obviously, either playing games or just being creative or just vlogging, stuff like that. That's obviously the main pro of it. Also, I think that's also a bad pro, as a lot of people either get comfortable, 1, 2, they get kind of greedy, and 3, it kind of just makes them a bad, I'm not going to say a bad person, but can really hurt your image if, like, you show how much you're into it for the money. Now, I can kind of address those points. So that is obviously, like, if you're not going to make a video with somebody, maybe you like someone, but you're not going to do it with them because it's not going to make you money. You're not going to do something specific because it won't make you money. Maybe people will be upset about that. But that's really not the main thing. The other thing is, I think people like take this for granted, YouTube, because there's some other YouTubers, like there's a lot of YouTubers that like channels die. And like my channel will eventually die. I don't think I'll be here forever. That's just how YouTube goes. People get like big TV channels die. Shows die. You get tired after a while, which is understandable, and stuff like that. So I think people invest too much in the YouTube when it's not like you're getting a pension or you're not having benefits come in after. You can't retire from YouTube. You can't. So it's a very hard job unless you're making hundreds of thousands every month. Now, I saw something on Twitter the other day. He was a YouTuber. It was I think it was a park YouTuber. I kind of know his name, but I don't want to just like kind of put him under the bus here because it's not. I just had a different opinion on what he said. He was like, you don't need a college degree anymore to be successful. And that is 100% true. I go to college because I don't think this is going to be my career, YouTube. And I think 90% of jobs in the world, you need a college degree. If you want to be, a entrepreneur, you don't really need YouTube. But you would have to have a lot of knowledge. Yes, you could just surf the web for 3 hours a day and you would have learned so much stuff because everything's on the internet. Yes. But you're obviously not going to be able to network as much. You're obviously not going to be getting, I don't know, just you don't know how to do a lot of stuff if you don't go to college. You actually learn a decent amount. You also learn a lot of pointless shit. Like, I take English still. I do. It's the dumbest thing ever. It's literally like 4-year-olds wrote up this curriculum that the stuff you have to take when you're in college sometimes, I feel. But I do take finance classes, you take marketing classes, you take statistical classes, you take stuff that you will need. You take accounting classes, you take legal studies classes, especially stuff that pertains to your major. But if you want to be an entrepreneur, an influencer, a porn star, you don't need college. No, don't do that. If you want to work in the union, you want to have a construction job, you really don't need college. If you want to work like in the union, just maybe sanitation worker, you don't need that. And those are good jobs too. You work in the union, you could make 6 figures in like 5 years, which is great. And it's just hand-to-hand labor, stuff like that. You could work on like the railroad, stuff like that. Yeah. I don't believe you need a degree. And there's some jobs like being a police officer. I don't know a firefighter too much, but you can do that off a 2-year associate's community college degree, which will cost you very little money. But if you want to be a teacher, a financial advisor, a marketer, an accountant, the list goes on and on, thousands and thousands, a digital analyst, a data analytics advisor, there's just so many jobs. Even a journalist, you kind of need some college. So I don't try to drop out or don't try to say, you know what, I'm going to be a YouTuber. I don't want to go to college. Don't have that mindset, please. Unless you know you can make a lot of money doing something kind of as stupid as posting TikTok videos, go for it. It's kind of the society we live in. I kind of don't like that I can possibly make more money than somebody in the military. I think it's kind of messed up that I can sit home and play 2K and make somebody that's fighting for our country. But that's just how the world is nowadays, which is, I guess, cool in some ways, but in some ways it's not. But yeah, I just want to say, like, there's cons also, like, I guess the pros, obviously, that having like cool guys, like, I guess, comment on your videos, like, you guys are all cool, and I appreciate that. But yeah, so I advise, if you're gonna be a YouTuber, it's hard. You're gonna have to grind 3 hours a day. You're gonna have to research a lot. It's not all gonna come to you. You're not gonna succeed at first. You have to make original content. That, like, if you started out a YouTuber right now and you wanted to be a My League YouTuber, you're probably not going to do well. I'm sorry, but that's kind of how I started this. If you want to know how I started doing rebuilds, I was watching YouTube a lot. I used to watch a lot of YouTube more back in the day, and I saw this channel. It was 8 Buckley. Oh God, what was his? It's CSP's whole channel. It was like 98, right? He posted these 2 rebuilds on 2K14, but he hadn't posted in like 6 months or 4 months or something. So I was like, you know what? That's a fun idea. I used to do franchises where there'd be 30 episodes, but I condensed it in 1 episode, and it started doing really well. And I did those, I don't know how far after Crispy Flakes and Kenny and Massa. Sorry if I don't know many other guys after that, like Legendary EA, followed after suit. But now it's just too late. If you had this idea back in 2015, when I found this idea, you would be as big as me. You would. But now everybody has done it. It's just impossible. I don't advise that. You got to think of something creative. If you have a good idea, go for it. You need to have a good mic. You need to have good editing. You need to have good camera work. I'm sorry, but unless you're doing, I guess, meme stuff or just funny stuff where you don't need a camera, you're going to need a camera. It's more entertaining when people can see your face. You need good thumbnails. You just need to, it's a lot. It's a lot of work. But if you can be successful at it, it is very fun. It is very fun. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy this job a lot. I don't even think it's a job. Actually, no. I do kind of view it as a job now. I used to view it more as like a hobby, but now I think it's a job, which I'm okay with, 100%. I enjoy it. And when people say, like, hey, like, I had nothing to do, and you just killed 40 minutes of my time able to watch a remote, I'm like, hey, that's cool. I like when I do that, too. I like, before I'm trying to start this homework, you know what? I just got lunch. I'm going to eat. One of my favorite channels posts a video. I'm like, hey, that's dope. I can just sit down, chill, watch that. It's nice. But it's also time consuming. I spend, God, two channels, 3.5 on my main a day, about an hour and a half on my second a day. Yeah, that's 5 hours a day I spend doing YouTube. I've been doing this, we'll say I do this for 300 days a year. That means I take 65 days off. That's what, 300 days, 5 hours a day. What is that, 15,000 hours I put into this a year? It's a lot. There's times like it's a Thursday night when I'm recording this. I'm going back to New York for Friday into Saturday, and then I'm coming back here Saturday because I got to pick up my car. But yeah, I can't go out with my friends tonight. I can't because I have to do YouTube, which I'm okay with, and that is a sacrifice I make because I want to get videos out for you guys on Friday and Saturday. But it's time consuming. There's so many times where I can't get lunch with my friends, or I can't hang with my girlfriend, or I can't go out and just have fun as like a college kid because I do YouTube, and I've accepted that, and I'm okay with that. I'm not like someone like I need to go out every night. I don't get FOMO that much, but that's just something that you would have to realize that if you wanted to do something like this, it's time consuming. Also, it's hard with school too, I would say. Especially now because I'm starting to take my major classes and I just picked up a minor, which is data analytics, statistical science and data analytics, because I want to do something in an MBA front office, and obviously the MBA is taking an analytical approach, and it's hit this analytical peak that I think it's just going to keep growing in analytics, and I obviously want to have a big knowledge in that. I've been studying VORP for the last like 3 days. I've got the calculation. I'm going to test myself real quick. VORP is value over replacement player. It's kind of like WAR in baseball, if you know what that is. It kind of shows how valuable a person is to their team. You just take their box plus minus, you minus that by -2, and then you times that by the percent of minutes played, and then you times that by the games they played divided by 82. I just wanted to test myself real quick. Yeah, I'm a nerd. But yeah, if you've been seeing my tweets too, see, this is where me rambling. I've tweeted out a lot more, I guess, like professional or statistical tweets, which is something kind of I want to do. I don't want to just keep saying on Twitter, oh, Jason Tatum is better than Brandon Ingram, or F this, F that, shit this, shit that. Like, I don't want to do that. I want to be kind of professional because I want to work, or like I want to just, I don't know, have just a career in the NBA, not just somebody that just spews out opinions and has someone that has the knowledge on it. I'm not perfect. If you think like everybody, okay, ready? Everybody, sorry, now I'm rambling, but I'm sorry. I kind of just want to talk. It's just like a talking video. But everybody thinks they know everything, or in a specific thing, like sports. You watch football a lot, you watch basketball a lot, you're going to think you know more than the next person after you. That's everyone, all right? That's everyone. I think I know more than a lot of people, and I think you guys think you more than a lot of people. So, and realistically, like, we need to learn. Like, it's okay to admit you're wrong, or somebody proves you something wrong, or maybe changes your perspective on things. That's okay. You think Daryl Morey knew every single player in the NBA, every single statistic? He was probably proven wrong a bunch of times. These guys, they make bad moves in the NBA, which means they were proven wrong. So it's okay if you get something wrong. It's not like, oh, you have to say L, or you just gotta crap on the person. Like, it's not like this isn't science here where you can know everything. I don't know. That's just me rambling. I'm sorry. But I just want to say, I think it's okay. And like, people call people casuals. Like, it's nothing. Like, me last year had a really busy year last year. I pledged a fraternity. I mainly focused on school, probably not as much as I should have. I tried uploading every day. And honestly, I watched a game every other night. It was mainly a Knicks game, but I would maybe catch the Rockets Warriors on ESPN TNT. I just had no time. And I would still tweet about basketball, but I just didn't feel like, I was like, I should, like, deserve to, I guess, have a platform where I could say I know all this stuff, when half of this is just me watching highlights and going over statistics on Basketball Reference, which I still do the statistics on Basketball Reference. But then I got League Pass. I watched a lot more games. I was sitting there watching Kings Hornets in the middle of March when I had more time. But yeah, back to YouTube. It's time consuming. It's fun. I love it. And you meet people, you meet fans. It's cool. I just wanted to kind of give your, I guess, an opinion on the YouTuber side of things. But yeah, just maybe, it's not a con, but like, when I wake up in the morning, I have to know what I'm uploading on each channel. I have to know if I didn't make it, I have to make it. I'm sitting in class 30 minutes ago. It's like, all right, I got to go home, make a video. And sometimes I wake up and I'm sick, really don't feel good. And I was like, I still have to make a video because I didn't upload the last 2 days. And I think when YouTube's algorithm, if you don't upload a certain amount in a certain time, you just don't get put in recommends as much. I don't know. It's a tricky game that obviously nobody has mastered yet. And they keep changing stuff every day. But I think also a way you should look at it is don't take it too seriously. YouTube just removed the checkmark verified thing, which is cool. You get it after 100,000 subscribers, but people are pissed that they removed it. Like, I worked so hard for that verification check. Bro, it's just a check. Like, it means it's cool. You hit 100,000 subscribers, but personally, you did that. Do you really need a virtual check? I don't know why YouTube removed it. I think it's dumb. I thought it was cool, but it's not that serious. It's just a check mark. If you have what's the difference if you have 100,000 subscribers to 999,000? No, 99,999. It's one sub. It's just the virtual number that I think people care about, which obviously YouTube, it's a numbers game. People do stuff for views. You saw Logan Paul with that, that was so long ago, so I'm sorry to bring it up. But the hanging thing in the forest, I never really cared that much about it because, you know what, it's just like, I don't know. I just don't really care about that stuff anymore with other YouTubes because it's fake. People do stuff for views, but you could see, like, I'm sure Logan Paul is a good dude in real life. If you actually knew him before YouTube, I thought he's probably a cool dude. But YouTube changes you. You do stuff for views. You become a public probably dick to a lot of people, and I don't know. It changes you. So if my advice, if you want to do YouTube, go for it. If that's what you want to do it. If you think you could be successful, it's a great job to have. It's I guess less stressful job to have. I'm glad I did this over the summer instead of working in a 95 in a cubicle in an office, sweating, making a little bit more than minimum wage. Yeah, but if you want to, honestly, I don't know. I don't. If it's gonna stress you out, if it's just like you think you could do it but you don't really know, I wouldn't do it. I don't know. That's just my personal thing on YouTube. I hope you guys kind of got more than you got something out of this that you didn't really know about me, because, you know, I haven't had one of these talks in forever. So I thought it would be kind of cool to do, say anything. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Maybe I'll do a follow-up answering you guys' questions, or I'll just answer them in the comments. So yeah, if you have anything, opinions, questions about YouTube, or just any opinions or questions about how my life like changed through YouTube, or I don't know. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Most of you probably don't even care. I don't know. I just felt like making this video. Sorry if I bored you for the last 15 minutes or so, however this went on. But yeah, that is good for me. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed me rambling, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I believe it will be the Pelicans franchise on this channel. Peace.